This performer, synonymous with disco diva, was a gospel-trained powerhouse known for her robust vocal style and engaging monologues, as well as her success with emotionally impassioned songs. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Loleatta Holloway. Now, if I'm mispronouncing her first name, I sincerely apologize. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss on any more content. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born on November 5th, 1946 in Chicago, Illinois, Holloway honed her craft while performing with her mother in a gospel ensemble named the Holloway Community Singers. She then pursued acting lessons. As a teenager, she replaced Shirley Caesar in the Caravans, a famous gospel group led by Abinita Walker. In the early 70s, Holloway joined the Chicago cast of the musical Don't Bother Me, I Can't Cope. Around this time, she met Floyd Smith, her future producer, manager, and husband. Smith originally worked with Holloway on the cover of Gene Chandler's Rainbows. Atlanta businessman Michael Thieves, who had recently found GRC, General Recording Corporation, signed Holloway to his label. The tiny double-sided single, Mother Ashamed, debuted at number 63 on the R&B charts. I ought to have you locked up in jail. He's a man, but I know so well. Followed by Our Love, which peaked at number 43 in 1973. That same year, Holloway released her debut self-titled album. Her second album's title track, Cry to Me, was her highest charted solo single on the R&B and mainstream charts, reaching number 10 and number 68 respectively in early 1975. Holloway met promotion director Gus Redmond while working at GRC, and she later worked with him at Salsoul Records. GRC went out of business in 1976, and she signed with Goldmine Records, which Norman Harris of Soul Style handled. Harris was a Philadelphian soul legend who had previously played with MFSB, Gamble and Huff Philadelphia International Studio Band. He later formed Baker, Harris, and Young Productions with fellow MFSB members Ron Baker and Barry Young. Ironically, the dance-oriented Goldmine's first Holloway release was a Sam Dees ballad, Worn Out Broken Heart. So boy, if you wanna be like... The bouncy Harris-produced up-tempo single, Dreamin', peaked at number 72 on the mainstream charts and was a big hit in the discos. Oh, no, you're just dreaming of him. Her debut Goldmine album was also self-titled, and it released in March of 1977 and was produced by Floyd Smith and the trio of Baker, Harris, and Young. In addition to Worn Out Broken Heart, the album featured Hit and Run, which reached number 56 on the R&B charts. Dreamin' and Hit and Run, as well as the album cut Rip Off, all peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Club charts. Sorry, you didn't have to steal something. Runaway, which was co-written by Vincent Montana Jr., the song reached number 89 on the R&B charts and number 3 in the club charts in late 1977. No, I'll never settle down, 'cause I'm just not the set. After Goldmine dissolved, all of its acts was moved to Salsoul. Holloway's first Salsoul album was titled Queen of the Night, which yielded the disco hits Catch Me on the Rebound, I don't like what's going down, I told you to stop that running round, Mama Don't, Papa Won't. Papa won't, Mama don't want me hanging round no more. And I may not be there when you want me. The album spawned her second highest charted single on the R&B charts with the Bunny Sickler duet "Only You," which reached number 11. So and the cover of "You Light Up My Life" was nominated for a Grammy in the category of Best Soul Gospel Performance. Her next album was a self-titled album, and it included the disco hits "All About the Papers,"
You say you're tired of school, so you go back later. What?
"That's What You Said,"
That's what you said. Honey, you said you love me.
"The Greatest Performance of My Life,"
All the lights were out, now I was all alone.
and the deep soul ballad "There Must Be a Reason."
There's a reason behind it all.
Around 1979, Holloway performed vocals to Dan Hartman's smash disco song "Relight My Fire." Hartman created the singer's hallmark song "Love Sensation," which topped the club charts.
You do what you do to me. You get down.
Now, this song was also the title of Holloway's 1980 album, which featured the disco classics "Dance What You Wanna," and "Short End of the Stick."
You're gonna lie. You reel me in that you leave your time.
Holloway reconnected with the Salsoul Orchestra in 1982 for the song "Seconds."
On your door, ringing your bell, ding dong ding.
Though she never had a pop success in the US, Holloway had a large fan base in Europe and Japan. Salsoul halted their operations in the mid-80s, leaving Holloway without a recording contract. In 1984, Floyd Smith sadly passed away, just after completing a cover of Rufus and Chaka Khan's "Sweet Thing."
I wish you were my lover.
That same year, the singer signed with Streetwise Records in late 1984. The song "Crash Go Love" with "Sweet Thing" reached number 86 on the R&B charts. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Holloway released music on various labels such as DJ International, Saturday, Warlock, and Select. During the 90s, sampling became very popular, and as a result, Holloway was a main victim, with her voice being sampled numerous of times but never getting the credit that she deserved.
Honor to me if people would sample when they sample my records, but the thing about it is when they don't give me credit. There was a group called Black Box that sampled one of my Love Sensation. The thing about them is they took it and they changed the name. And they changed the song. They sampled the song so much until it sounded like a new song that stayed number one more than 2 weeks. This was number one for 6 weeks. And I sat there and watched the television every day and saw this girl pantomime my song, and she got credit for it. Okay, they settled now. They call themselves settling, you know. But like they said with Loleatta, they made it very clear that I'm, you know, not supposed to talk about it bad. So I'm not talking about it bad. I'm very, very happy.
This would all change in 1991 when Mark Wahlberg, who was known at the time as Marky Mark, sampled Love Sensation for his chart-topping million single, Good Vibrations. Holloway earned a featured artist credit and participated in the song's video, and also sang alongside Wahlberg during his live performances. After her greatest years later went by, she later toured and stayed in Chicago. On March 21st, 2011, she suffered from heart failure and passed away at the age of 64. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Loleatta Holloway?